It works, you know. It's just a little basic test, so don't get too excited if you're watching. Pop this chart out of there, because otherwise I'm going to be looking at myself, and that's weird. We're buying computers, and none of them worked. Now I've got rid of my chat again. Comments? Is that me? You should be in bed. Presumably you can hear me. Let me just make sure the microphone works. Ooh, yep, that's just a 2017 Mac. Hello, Billy Lee. What are you doing up at 2:45? I just popped in. I bought a couple of computers this week and took them back because they were crap. And then I thought I've got a 2017 MacBook Air. So I've just put it through StreamYard. Bloody hell, you're all up. This is just the StreamYard thing, so you're probably 20 minutes behind. I'm not really sure how that works. Good to see you, mate. But the picture's not blurring or anything. I bought one off the internet the other day off Amazon, and it was terrible. So I bought one from Argos the day after, and it was just as terrible. So I just thought I'd use this. I just wanted to be able to cast from the kitchen, to be honest. Well, that's just using the original. Bit of a blue line. I don't know where that's coming from. That light, maybe. This old baldy light. It was like it's summer. Fell asleep at dinner time, so I'm up all night. I'm just in from work, really. To be honest, it's a little bit basic. What's that in here? I can't say that on the internet. I'll get shot. I thought I'd just have a little nip before I go to bed. That seems to work perfectly well. There's no reason to buy a Windows computer and try and use it through OBS. If just for the odd times I want to use it, this one already works. So building and cleaning tanks. Messing about at 3 a.m. What do you think to me, banner? I was sat here 10 minutes messing about with it, and I thought nobody seems to be coming in. And then when I looked, I forgot to press go live. So you need to do that. This is just this Logitech earpiece that I use for my phone. You can plug them in, but it'll not be brilliant, I wouldn't imagine. But I've got a microphone for it and all that. I could plug that in, I suppose. I don't really need a webcam because it's fair enough at that, isn't it? Really, for however many. Oh, hang on, show. Press show, son. Not as good as a regular cam. No, it's just I can do that. Boosh. Are you all back from the pub? We've had quite a busy night tonight. I expect it to be rubbish, to be honest. It's not going to be as good as my string cam, I wouldn't imagine. It's not going to be as good as that one of Bix as well. That one of Bix is amazing, isn't it? I've got one like Bill's. I could plug that in, but not obviously not at 3 o'clock in the morning. There'll be a way of getting the chat out as well, I should imagine. Let me have a look, see if I can do it. Hopefully I ain't gone off. I'll open a new tab. That's one thing I can never get used to with StreamYard. Sorry for all the clicking noises. If you won't be able to do it, it's not on the microphone. Hopefully it's not going to shout at me. Oh, there we are. charts. I think then I've got to. I don't know what I've got to do then, to be honest. Did Mike disappear then? Must have done. So if I press that, what happens then? This isn't helping. Live chat. 4 views. Yeah, the early morning vape show. So I suppose if I take that over there, does that work? No, not really. God, new world problems, eh? Should be able to move that down there. Hopefully take that off. No, get rid of both of them. No, that doesn't work. Vaping Stoneman, good morning. Nice to see you. This is a bit, get obsessed with doing that. So I don't really want to shout about the neighbours are in bed. I live in a terraced house. It was just pure and simply to see if it worked. And the my mouth's keeping up with the audio, so it's working. Free of charge as well. So that's it. Now we're changing to StreamYard. I think this is only 720p as well, which is about the same as what you get if you use straight out of YouTube, because you can do that as well, can't you? General consensus is yes. What? It's 4 years ago next month that I started using this computer to start streaming, but we used to just use the Zoom thing and go live from Zoom, which meant that you couldn't really schedule anything because it went down a different stream key to what you'd set up. It was right pain, but anyway, now I know how to do this. You just basically log in. It was saying that it's kinder to MacBooks because it uses the servers from StreamYard, not from obviously from OBS or something, which will foul up your computer because these MacBook Airs don't have a fan, so it slows the stream down. I don't know how well it'd work with 2 people in, but it'd be interesting to try, wouldn't it? So it's soon be bedtime anyway. I just thought I'd have a little whiskey before I went to bed just to help me sleep. You know how it is. I don't know if you've seen that short I put up earlier because the river that we live right next to the River Trent, and the banks have gone over earlier, and now it's blocked us off. There's Dunham, which is about 7 or 8 miles that way. There's ours, and the next one's Scunthorpe, which is about 15 miles that way. So technically, to get over the Trent, we've got to do 15 miles to get over it, to then come back 15 miles. So it'll be a bit of a pain, won't it? So let's have a play with this one a minute. Solo layout. I think 2 people have asked me to do that. What was that? Is your area going to be? Well, I'm at the top of the hill. So there's 3 lots of hills. There's this one, which comes up to where I am. Then you go up to the next one, which takes you up another 100 feet. And then there's the next one, which takes you up onto the Lincolnshire Weald. So if the river, we'd have to get pretty high to get up here. But see the lower end of town, it's not so good. You don't know, but it's flooded in 1947 and they got a Dutchman to come over and make some flood defences. They designed it so the river went over onto the fields that way. That was in 1947, but you never know, do you? You never know what's going to happen. I think it was 2000. about 2005 when we had a flood. We actually had a flood up here because all the drains weren't cleaned out properly. And they took the pumps off because it was one pump was broke down. They took the other one off for maintenance. And then we had a massive thunderstorm in 1 July, and it just absolutely tipped it down, and it all came back up the drains, and it flooded all the houses opposite here. Bearing in mind we're miles away from the river, and miles up in the air from where we should have been. So that's all it was. So Shrek, he just got in. Testy Westy evening. It's not really evening, is it? So what we have got, our drink of choice. You can't beat talking to Christ, that's getting a bit empty, that one, son. Government, it's not strictly government, because what they did, they privatised over here, so it's Anglian Water Authority. We pay where we are, just where we are. We pay one lot for sewerage and one lot for actual water, and they were completely incompetent. And I was going to say the funny thing is, it wasn't actually funny. But just straight opposite our house, they got a guy to come out and do an interview on the telly to tell us all how we're on a rough council estate and we'd put batteries down the drains and all this sort of thing. And then he came back a year later to lie just as much about how we'd done this, that, and the other. And the only thing was they'd never cleaned the drains out. Just gotten in last few nights before going back to work. Oh, right. You've been on holiday. Obviously, you've had the COVID. It'll be a bit bloody. Oh, by the way, we love you. It even shows you in green on this chat. I don't really know how you put the proper chat out, but obviously I'll sort that out at some other point. I should be able to reduce this screen and put the other one on the side of it. It's quite handy, really, just for sitting down here and doing this. No, stop gifting things. Pack it in. You don't need to pay anything. Just don't pay anything. It was just a bit of a laugh what Craig started off, and then I found out that I could send him out. But please don't keep spending your money. You keep hold of it and spend it on yourself. I think that sometimes the memberships go to people that aren't really active in the chats and stuff like that. So don't keep spending your money. I'll see if people that aren't really. Oh, Matt Polly got. Oh, that's that. Well, Matt Polly's already got one, I thought. He's already a member anyway. Darren N. Silent viewer. Yeah, that's exactly right. So I can see the proper chat now on my phone, so. Matt is always active, I think. My hand slipped. Please don't keep spending your money. If people want to join, let them. We're able to give 10 away now a month, so that should be enough, shouldn't it? That's not a bad picture, that, to be honest. In my posh kitchen that we had done last year. It's just that blue, I think that's coming from that light up there. Put that over the top of there. There you go. So it is. It's the light that's coming down on the camera. Oh God, can you mouse to it? That's got rid of it. If I put a camera on, my hand slipped. If I put a C920 on, it'd work a treat. Have you been to the pub, Mike? You're spending all your money on this. You don't need to spend out on it, mate. Just keep coming in and saying hello. That's all we're after. It's not about making a living. It's nice that people have joined because that just pays for the Zoom room that we need to use to cast. But other than that, we don't need anybody to spend any money. That blue is the light up top hitting the lens. Yeah, it is. Yeah, they're them. They're LEDs. There's 10 of them in the top of the kitchen roof. We had a real good job. We had it done last year. My wife kept saying, "Oh, we need to have a kitchen done." I'm more than welcome, silent viewer. Are you still a silent viewer? Are you going to be active now? That was nice. Anyway, bless you. Anyway, shall we have a buffet? It's only a small one. This is my little mouth to lung setup that I use a lot of the time. With the, I'm looking for the camera in the wrong place, isn't it? It's there. How does that work out then? Anyway, it's there. The engine mouth to lung from OBS, of all people. And a little mix that I did the other day, which is it's not labelled as well as fluid, but it's not doing too bad. Which is a blackberry from it'll come to me in a minute. And I've run out of cranberry, which was Capella, so I need to order some more of that. And that shock is like a citrus licorice, and it's absolutely bloody lovely. Isn't that lovely? So silent. There is a comment. Stop it! Stop spending your money. Spend it on yourselves. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I had the engine. It was the engine mouth to lung on top. It was a kit that I got with a little 3,000 mile battery, but they started to get worn out. Crackberry. Hello, Net Reality. We just thought we'd do a 3 a.m. while nobody's watching. This is the creme de la creme of the vaping. I don't know, hierarchy. We haven't got vape gems in there. We can't put any logos in because it's from the free version. But it seems to work pretty well. So I'm right chuffed with that. So I bought 2 laptops this week, sent them both back, and I'm now using the one I already had. So work that out if you can. A nice bunch, yeah. We'll have to have toast and coffee, didn't we? Or whiskey and coffee. Eight watching 20 new members. Oh, we're doing well if we've got 8 watches. I can remember when we first started. I say it's 4 years ago, coming up in, I think it's early February. It's Bill's wedding anniversary anyway, whenever that is. And we used to get 2 people in, and we'd be sat there an hour chatting, and then all of a sudden somebody would turn up in the chat, and we'd stay for another 20 minutes because we'd actually got somebody to talk to. It was mad. And then now we're quite lucky. We have quite a lot of people coming on the lives and that, and quite a lot of people sort of follow what we do. So it's good. It's been a godsend. Obviously, with what's going on at the moment, it's been an absolute godsend for me because I think I would have gone absolutely bloody start raving loony if this hadn't have happened. But let's change it to an item. What can we add? No, not that. Let's have another banner. Here's an original one. Bill's wrong. It's 2020 since the last time I ever used it. So we've got it's a while, isn't it? Right, let's have another banner. How do we do that? Oh, ticker. Is that it? Banner. Is that it? No. God, no. There we go. Show. There you go. Buy stuff from Graham. How's that? Nice. I can't obviously put the other bit in because I'll be in trouble. So just sort of buy stuff from Graham. Where's the bloody chat? Comments? There we are. We're back. Buy stuff from Graham. How's that? Spend all your money. Stop spending it on super chat. There you go. We can highlight what you're saying. Oh dear. I better unhighlight that. God, this could be a thing. Middle of the night, me bloody drunk out my head. Hide. There we go. Sat here talking to myself. As soon as Graham gets fluid, I'll be getting all nine. Bloody hell. We were quite lucky. We tried them in their original form. I tried the tobacco one, and then they scrapped it. And they did something else. So it'd be interesting to see when that comes through. I think it's a tobacco bakewell that's coming through. But we're not allowed to tease Graham about his discount code because he gets a little bit tetchy sometimes. Throws me out of his group. So apparently FG23 ain't the thing. It's weird, isn't it? Because it's never give Graham a membership. It's give loads of people one, but not Graham. I don't know. There must be something dodgy about Graham because they don't want to give him a membership. Where's the Vape? I'm in my kitchen, mate. That's what I've done it for. Sometimes when I come in on at night time, you don't always want to go upstairs and switch everything on and stuff like that. I just thought, well, I'm actually sat in my kitchen. It's just pure, So if you wanted to do a review on something that wasn't vape related, you ain't got to show people late night vape show and get stuffed and all that. Use code 25% on memberships. Ooh, that's controversial. What a sick individual that man is. He had the world at his feet, and then he had to turn in. Well, he didn't turn into one of them. He already was, wasn't he? Sick man. We better not mention him too much. We'll not be. They'll knock us off. We've just got a new table in here. She's wanted a new table for ages. I always tell her I don't want anything, and she's like, "Well, we're having one." Anyway, she bought this table. It's absolutely bloody gorgeous. But she saves up, and she saves up, and she buys what she wants, and she's entitled to buy what she wants. Bless her. The last time I came on to StreamYard, I was called It Is I. We won't be able to keep going much longer because we'll run into the Aussie Vape show. Hawaii 4 Cherry Vape, well, that's it. They actually said that the other one smelled a bit not what they wanted to smell like, so they got rid of that. But you do get that. Tobacco is a bit whiffy, but you have to. I went down to see Vinny today, and we was on about Honey Badger from Charlie Chalks. And that was a beautiful vape. I used to really enjoy that. But if you vaped it in our local vape shop, they used to come in and say, "Oh no, you can pack it in with that or get out," because it absolutely stunk. It was awful. Can you edit this? It is I. Edit name. Here we go. I'm crying right now. I just received a sofa and then promptly ordered a new stove and a dishwasher. I do you live on your own? As I said, she wanted this kitchen doing, and I'm like, "Oh no, leave it. It'll be right for another 10 years." And she says, "No, we're having it done anyway." Eventually, we got it done because sadly, the guy who does all our work, I rang him up and said, "Are you going to come and do this bloody kitchen?" She's driving me mad. He said, "I'm off work at the minute, mate." So what's up? He said, "I've got bowel cancer." I says, "Well, fuck our kitchen." I says, "Don't you worry about that kitchen. It'll still be there when you come." And that was the way we left it. I said, "Just forget all about everything." I says, "When you're feeling better, we'll have it done." And we waited about a year and a half, and then he come and did it. Bless him. I'm currently buying new furniture and carpet for my bedroom, and I need paint and a door. I've been thinking of sprucing the office up. I've got a pretty. If you know anybody what wants a, I've got a really top-notch running machine in there. It's a pretty hell of a thing. It's made for big people and everything. And to be honest, I ain't used it for about 5 years. Like my wife, every time I mention it to my wife, I say, "Oh, we ought to get rid of that." I bought you that. It cost a fortune. I said, "Well, yeah, but," I said, "I'm nearly bloody 60 now." I said, "I don't think I'm going to go run it anymore." Well, I never went running then, but I said, "If I got rid of that, because that's just at the side where all my stuff is. If I got rid of that, I could put proper cupboards in, and it'd be a lot tidier up there. Redecorate and make it something really smart, man." But we never get any further than we ought to get rid of that. I can't believe we've got 8 people watching at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't think we're going to do a build anyway, because I think we've got a downward cam. I had a little listen to the shows earlier, but I didn't get a lot. I don't mind StreamYard. Freebie option gets you streaming, but I'm not shilling out $7.60 a month for something I'm not using. No point in shilling on Zoom as I don't cast enough to warrant it. The thing is, now you can do. That's a good thing when you've got an earpiece and you can just sit back and do what you want. You can do it off your phone now just as easy, can't you? That new mixer I've got, you can actually connect your phone up to it and then use that SM7B through your phone by connecting it through Bluetooth. That'd be a pretty serious sound, wouldn't it? 4K video, and man, you'd only get 720p if you were doing it through. Oh yeah, I'm still the show stupid now. You'd only get 720p if you were doing it through YouTube on your phone, because that's what it casts on. Ah well, they were good. Bix, I watched Bick earlier on. That was interesting watching him. He's a good lad. He's got the fire for it. He's interested in what he's doing, and I mean, I still am, but not to the degree that the passion you can do, the passion coming out of him, for everything building and all that sort of thing. Whereas I'm quite happy to sit and chat to people, but I'm not. I don't know. Just have a little drop of that. Just I've had a bit of a cough, it is. My daughter bought me this for Christmas. I should have left it really, shouldn't I? I've never tried Shivers Regal before. It's very, very nice. Very smooth, especially when it's neat. What are you doing up at 4:11 a.m. then? Let's have another Buffy. When I was at the expo, Mike said, "Do you like salt?" I says, "No, I didn't want to take them off him, to be honest, because I'm not really mad on salt." Anyway, I think somebody gave me a couple of bottles anyway. So here, try these. And this is obviously their salt. I don't know what strength it is. Is it a 10? I can't see it. Yeah, 10 milligram. And that's absolutely lovely. I've put it in this. This is what I found down the side of my desk after 6 or 8 months away looking for it. That's the point. I think it's the 0.8, which I never. Oh, it's leaking in there. That's not very good, is it? Good job they don't send me out anymore. Got a bit of leak. How can that leak? There's no bloody. Unless I've been filling it up. But it is. I've squirted down the side, but I've been filling it up. This could be a new thing, this. Sunday early AM live streams. Gotta get in before the Aussies, get all the views. Anyway, make sure you like and subscribe, don't you? And tell all your friends so they can like and subscribe. Squirted too much. I squirted it down the side thread. I do. I watch a little bit of I always want to call him bloody Cat Flat. I watch a little bit of Fat Cat, but obviously it's my time for working, so especially up towards Christmas, I didn't really have a lot of time. No, it's not it. Let's have another banner. Hide current ticket. No, it's not it. Banners. Banners. God, what have I done now? I can have a brand. Load a logo. Bubble. Oh, that's smart, isn't it? Minimal. Block. There you go. Bubble. Vape game. Banners. Another banner. Boosh. Oh, God. Where's my comment? I'm a bit new at this, sorry. CC Colours, how you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome to the 3:15 a.m. chill out. Hand pink waving. You can leave the StreamYard duck in the corner if you pay. No, I'm not bothered about that. Just squirt it down the side. Oh, what's happening there? No, I've done that. What have I done? I don't know how you turn that thing off. Turn it off. Oh, is that a brand? Yeah, upload a logo. There we go. That's it. It's cute. Buy stuff from Graham again. Got the wrong one. Squares a bit down the side. There you go. Yeah, it's a free duck. They said you can stick something on there, but presumably that'll be the same. Then it's premium, isn't it? Good thing is we've actually got more people in tonight than we get in the normal show. You can play intros and outros. Yeah, I'm not really bothered about that, mate. I'm not going to. Well, you watch. I will do. You watch. I won't be able to stop myself. The only thing I did forget to do was press go live. Presumably, you've got to go back afterwards and put your own thumbnail in as well. I never thought of using this on it. It'd be interesting for obviously not now, but get somebody else in there and see if this computer can actually run two people in there. Ah, right. See, did you have to have a StreamYard logo in there? 4 years ago, that would have actually bothered me. I had to have everything had to be just absolutely spot on, and I had to have logos everywhere, and click on this and subscribe to that, and after a while, you're just not bothered. I could actually get away with not bothering with a bloody camera. Just leave it on this one. This seems perfectly good, to be honest. It's clear, isn't it? As if it'll show that logo up. Not as good as the old stream cam, but all right. The only thing we could do with is, I know what we could do. We change that. How long does it let you have? Don't spell it like that, mate. How many D's are in addictive? Is it double D? Anyway, we'll have one. There we go. That's what I'm changing my name to, but I think it's double D. Nicotine, I think it's double D in it. Anyway, yeah, there you go. I'll have to change it now. Bollocks. Edit name. We need a double D. There you go. You're all right to vape then. Anybody watch Louder Milk on Netflix? No, we're watching that thing with Michelle Keegan in. I don't know if you've seen that. That is absolutely brilliant. It's well worth a watch. You show moderators up in here. It just shows members. I've just become a vape battery. I see, only get an hour, dear. So after an hour, I'm going to go off. I think an hour's near enough anyway, isn't it, really? Squirt it down the side. Sad news on Lincolnshire Live. A transgender person has sadly died of testicular cancer, which is strange, isn't it? R.I.P. So what's everybody's plans for Sunday then? Billy Lee will be in bed all day because she's been up on it. What? Yeah, that's right, exactly. Just seems, yeah. I tell you what, it's an awful bloody thing. That I'd never thought. There's no. Well, T, how you doing? Building the Blades RDA. Nice to see you. You never ever think that it's ever going to happen in your family, and especially my daughter, such a healthy lass, and then all of a sudden she's ill, and then the next thing she's really ill. Sunday dinner, pint or two, and bed for 7 p.m. But yeah, I'm at work at 2. I just do 2 till 9. Sue's still off; she's on holiday. So they've been out for the second time to Prezzo's for their I can't remember what they call it. Unlimited brunch, is it? They've been they went out Thursday and had a right session because Sue's been off on holiday. Never thought I'd get grey before 50. You notice I've not got a grey hair on my head, apart from them there. Wrong side, sun. That's anything, it doesn't turn you around. Start going grey at 16. It's all that stress you have in your life. That's it, bottomless brunches. I knew you'd know Billy Lee. That's what they've had, bottomless brunches, but they've been to Prezzo's twice in 3 days. because it just happens that that's the way they booked it. And it's pizza and then a massive amount of alcohol. Certain, there you go, messing about at 3 a.m. How's that? So they've had a real good do. Obviously, Sue works nights, so she's a bit limited to what she can do. Topless brunches sounds better. We could take your top off in prezos if you want to. Vaping, I'm the dancer. What's that then? That's a typo. So the bottom of his brunches Wakefield, but it comes with Prosecco, and I don't know. Well, Connor would be all right with that, wouldn't he? He could do it. Connor's bottomless brunch. Prosecco with a hint of strawberry. Did they do it at Wakey Wines? Well, I'm really impressed with this, to be honest. I paid 150 quid for a computer off Amazon the other day, and it came and it looked quite smart. So I had to go with it, and it was the worst thing ever. It was just crap, absolutely crap. It had the wrong keyboard and everything. And so I sent that back, and I thought, right, I'll go down Argos, and I bought I can't remember what it's bloody called in my memory. And I got it home, and it was just as bad as the other one. But that was 400 quid. So I thought, well, anyway, I looked on the thing. I thought, I'll just take it back. And there was all sorts of posts on Reddit about the job that you have to take anything back to Argos. So I thought, I'll go back and I'll put my best voice on and see how I get on. And then if they don't play ball, I'll just come back and do a charge back on my credit card. And anyway, it was only an hour and a bit, and then all of a sudden he said, well, mate, I'll just give you money back. He says, you're obviously not happy with it. I said, well, no, I'm not. And I thought, well, Monkey Wines from by an ex-heroin dealer. Is that a true fact? Are we allowed to say that on it? I'm just going to change whiskies because this is too good to drink, sons. Don't worry, I'll be back. Did I miss anything? Late night vaping, exactly. So, raspberry juice off e-cig1. Fluid's gone on e-cig1 as well, isn't it? As well as vape gens. But technically, I don't know where you are, Will. Whereabouts are you? True fact, convict there and dealer. Right. He was ripping kids off for that bloody Prime, wasn't he? My grandson was going mad for that Prime. No, don't worry. Don't worry. It's got a mute on it. Now, what I do if anybody buys me anything special, this was just off a customer. Well, not just off a customer. It's very nice of him to buy me a bottle of whiskey. But if anybody, if my daughter buys me anything, I always try and keep it as special. And it's not. I'd rather go and buy a small bottle of cheap British whiskey and fire that down if I want to get drunk. I've got a bottle of Gentleman Jack's in there, a special edition bottle that she bought me for my birthday, and it's just in its box, and I just have a little snifter of it every now and again. Oh, that's it then. Yeah, they do. No wrong with e-cig1. Is that what you said? Sorry, I'm getting. Where are we? Yeah, e-cig1 are brilliant. I've just bought another eye tank off them. If you're looking for one of my tanks, only 20 quid. Trick, it's just a word everyone uses to hold their backs clear. Didn't doubt it at all. Allegedly, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Tyler, how you doing? Nice to see you. I'm going to give you a. No, I can't. I might be able to do it on here, Tyler. I can't do it. I'm watching it on the wrong one. You'll have to wait. Nice to see you, mate. How you doing? I hope you will. It's turned into a top-notch show, this. Somebody left. That's one thing with this. You can tell if somebody leaves, but it doesn't tell you who left. Getting a new Pulse V2 AIO. This chat in StreamYard keeps up with the phone anyway. You probably don't keep up with the one in my YouTube bit, my studio. I'm waiting on getting the new Pulse V2 AIO and also want the new Fat Rabbit V2 RTA from EC1. Yeah, we could name and shame them, couldn't we? Because, well, get yourself off then. It's only bloody 3 o'clock in the morning. Connor Smith, well, hello, buddy. Mr. So-called President. Well, I don't know about so-called, Connor. Not so-called. Not so-called at all. You put a little strawberry in there just to sweeten it up. Mohammed Azir Nazir, who owns Wakey Wines, received an 8-year jail sentence back in 2015 for dealing heroin and served 4 years behind bars. Not allegedly, that's true. The thing is with it's really easy to think, well, it's their business, it's their business. But if you actually see the amount of misery that drugs cause, we've had it firsthand. My lad didn't do heroin, but he was on coke and bloody fet, and he's actually destroyed his mental health. Completely destroyed his mental health. He's wrecked his life completely, and he'll never come back from it. And that's the real side of drug dealers. Usually with drug dealers, a lot of the small time ones are just feeding their own habit. Shit, it's Saturday, yeah. It's actually 3:33 a.m. on Sunday morning in the UK. Christ. Some people aren't bothered, are they? They don't care. I can't believe it. We've done 48 minutes and we started it up to see if the bloody thing worked. Yeah, I don't know who that is then. The Labour government have decided that vape should be prescription only. So cigarettes should also be prescription only. And flavoured alcohol should be prescription only. That's what you do. That's what you do, Connie. Just embrace it, mate. Don't worry about it. It's only a bit of crack anyway, isn't it? Just to make you laugh. You got a light sentence as you grasped on his suppliers. Last thing here is a click. I know there's some 10-bell gangsters around here decided to do a little bit of this, that, and the other. And the next thing was a 12-ball popped through the window, and they wouldn't bother if anybody was sat behind it. Bang! Some serious people out there. It sounds like an Australia vape man. I don't know. Hopefully not, but you can't really understand it, can you? You big Roger. You big fucking Roger. It's only a joke, mate. Don't worry about it. People give me shit, don't they? People give Shrek shit. People give everybody shit. That's what it's all about. It's a community that we have a laugh. That's what it's all about. If you make a little mistake, people pick up on it. I've come from a construction background, so I'm pretty used to insulting people on a regular basis and nobody gives a shit. Christ. So what a way to live, mate. You're better off not bothering in the first place, aren't you, really? Anyway, stay a little bit longer. If it disappears all of a sudden, it's obviously been 1 hour's gone, and that's it. Yeah, I remember that now. You only have so many hours a week, aren't you? my, what a wanker. What a wanker. Yeah, real life. That's one thing you'll find out. Yeah, I look at people arguing on the internet and I just think, you don't know. You really do not know. There's a lot of people do know, but some people have no idea. If you're going to fall out over a little bit of this, it's just not worth it. What a wanker. I never used to swear, you know. I've always sworn like a trooper in real life, but I never used to swear on Zoom or anything like that on YouTube. But just reevaluate your life one day, don't you? Yeah, don't bother. It's not worth arguing. End of the day, we're all mates. That's exactly right. Yeah. I remember the first time I met you, Connie, you were stood in front of the Triple Labs. And I came across during the video and you left your vape. And he said, "Oh, can you just move your vape out of the way while he does this video?" And that was the first time I ever met you. And the first time I saw you in a Zoom room, I recognised you. That's it. As soon as you meet people, you meet. I'm off. I'm going to go. If lose, the other thing is you've got to watch out for is obviously I can plan all sorts of things. But if my daughter's not very well, then she's not very well, and that's the end of it. And I'm going to spend every minute I can with her while I've still got her. So if she's starting to not be very well, then I won't spend it. I'd rather spend it with her because that's the way life is. Here you going, Billy Lee? Are you stopping over, duck? He did run Connor over. Well, he would do. It's easier. Yep, got a heller. Wonderful power of editing. It's amazing. You're doing Friday to Monday. I'm going to do. We're going to come Friday night, and then we usually go home on. What area are you in, Billy Lee? Without telling us, really, are you in the south? We're. I think Vic will be over a while Monday. There'll not be that many there on the Sunday night. It's just a piss up. It's a right laugh. Oh, Nick Green's with it. He was lovely, him. What a lovely guy. It's amazing, isn't it, when you meet him? I mean, you're in Essex, a bit of a train journey. That's a good thing, though. It's main line, I would imagine. King's Cross straight into Birmingham, isn't it? And as soon as you get off at the train station, you're only yards away. Get the stink off. Good night, Mr. GT Twincam. Good morning. Lovely to see you. Thank you very much for supporting the stream. Please like and subscribe. Tell all your friends how amazing it was. Flexi 294, pay 300. Crazy. I quite fancy one of them with the fridge. Get a few beers in there. I'm not really into freezing my tits off sitting outside drinking. I'd rather just go and sit and watch the telly and get steaming. Staying Friday as well. Honestly, as mental as it sounds, being part of the community has really helped one's mental health and all serious. You're still drinking fucking Prosecco. I'm a bit like this. I've been a bit of a drinker. I didn't really start drinking when I was about 25, and then I found out I was really good at it. And if you drink Prosecco or red wine or green wine or pink wine or any wine that you want to, or pink gin or anything that you want. Absolutely anything you want. It's absolutely fine by me. As long as you don't get mardy when you've had it, because I have got no patience whatsoever with grumpy drunk. This could be a thing, you know. This could be come and get pissed with Mick at early hours of the morning, sat in his kitchen on StreamYard. It could be a thing. Well, it's nice, but look forward to meeting you. Got a family room, same price as a single, twin, double room. Fridge is Prem Plus. Only room. No, I don't want a double bed. I don't know. Get squeezed in with Vinny. Any port in the storm? I don't think he'd mind. Guinness and Prosecco. Nice. Fine combination. The late night piss up episode 1. It'll go better than the podcast, Mike, anyway, won't it? Definitely go better than the podcast. You just got to keep trying stuff, haven't you? I just love uploading stuff to YouTube. I like to get me stuff set up as well. You know, I like to get the best audio I can and the best video I can. I mean, I'm not going to go into a 600 quid camera, to be really honest, because I would have no other use for it than that. And you know, I'm never going to be famous at it, so you've got to be realistic. But I think you know, if you can sound nice, then you're halfway there. You're Rutland, aren't you? Somewhere there. You're only like over there, I think. Rutland. I think you're Rutland. Can't remember. Are you the one with the Ford? I can't remember where you are, Connor, to be honest. Oakham. I'm not really sure where Oakham is. You're that way, aren't you? Near that bloody halfway down the A1, Stamford, aren't you? Late night piss up episode 1. It's the future, mate. This is what's happening. If you want to, you've got to be there and be square. Let's have a look where bloody Connor is. I'm gonna go around and stalk him. Oakham School. Isn't that a private school? I read about coming in March is a 25% vaping tax according to a government source. Bloody hell, Will, you're just unbelievably miserable. You're supposed to come in here and cheer us up. Not really bother me because I mix my own most of the time anyway. Yeah, Rutland Water, you're sort of well, Uppingham, that's a private school, isn't it? I'm sure Oakham's a school. No, yeah, Burley House. I know exactly where you are, mate. Used to be a roundabout there, didn't there? Oh, I've got a text. 20 minutes. Have you ever been to the Hope? Is it the Hope? The one that goes over the road? Went there for dinner once. That was banging. Do you stay up all night looking for misery then? Josh, how you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. We're probably not going to be here for much longer because according to Shrek, in 2 minutes it's going to say no, you can't do it anymore. So we'll have to come back and get another day and do it again. But I've really enjoyed this. It's just finished my night off right. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's right. I used to text them to Houndle. That's a private school down at Houndle. And they used to go to Stowe as well, spelt with an E, just behind Silverstone. And that was just the same. That was Harry Potter. That was that bloody Hogwarts, that place. Real oldie worldy. It's amazing. The thing is, if you can afford to send your children to a private school, then all well and good. Fair play to you. Tell us about yourself, Josh. Whereabouts are you? How long you been vaping? If it just disappears in about 30 seconds, I'll have to apologise. But you might just say, time to pack it in. I do seem to remember what it said, that you've only got an hour. My niece was at a very private school in Rutland during lockdown. Hogwarts had a note on it, but she's on the England hockey team. Yeah, she will be. Is it rugby? I once picked up at rugby's rugby school. Just keeps me out because last time I missed out, struck it. TPD was a bit of a letdown, wasn't it? I went down on the last day of before TPD, and thinking I was going to buy all the bloody juice up, and they did get rid of some, but most of it was the shit stuff, and it was all wrong. Well, we're just on an hour now. You know, I can't believe we've been sat here a bloody hour drinking scotch. Not a bad job if you can get it. It might just be letting me off because I'm doing it. I've only been on once in the last 2 years. It's amazing. It's actually, there's no delay or anything. It's brilliant. Yeah, did you? I didn't really get a lot of that, but I'll tell you what, Will, if you've got a little bit of time and a little bit of interest, if you start mixing your own e-liquid, you'll find out that you're basically vaping for free. It's well worth doing. You know, you need a bit of VG, bit of PG, a little bit of nicotine, a little bit of know-how. Get some, like Graham and that. They'll tell you what's going on, and you can soon do some decent sort of mixing, and you'll find out that it's so basically it's that vaping for free. 7 litres of nick in the freezer for TPD. Got the H cigar DNA 200 for 50 quid. TPD. Yeah, I got a few bits, but I think I ended up buying. There was a lot of them that dumped some crap on. I got some stuff. It was bloody awful. I'm not drunk. I've just got hiccups. I had a McDonald's for my tea at 9 o'clock. And let's just highlight what Connor said. Bearing in mind, he is a Prosecco drinker. We're leaving that on for the rest of the full show. You get up to 20 hours of content per month on StreamYard. Can I have it all in one go then? We'll just stay on. Anybody want to screenshot that and put it up in the wrong place for Connor? There you go. That's what GT Twinkum said, wasn't it, when I was on that thing? When I was on that other mic, he said, I'm going to put it on in stereo and rub one out. I think the sound quality is better on there. Really lost two people watching since you did that wank joke. It is. It's tea. I had. I can't remember. It was a bloody stack thing. It had 3 burgers in it. That was bloody lovely, and I had some garlic chicken bites. Oh, sorry, Billy Lee. I didn't realise you were still here, love. That's one thing. When you go to the Vapor Expo, you will be exposed to people saying things. Have you tried the new hot milkshake thing that cost it? My granddaughter works at that Max Spice is nice. My granddaughter works at Costa's, and she's only 17, and they pay the same as what they do if you're 21. I want the cheese stack melt thing. It was the stack thing. 3 burgers, lettuce, red onion. It was bloody nice. It really was nice. When they did the Grand Big Mac, there. We went to Orlando, and we were on the way home, and we went into. They've got a gourmet one there. I did have at the time in I think it was about 2016. It was the year I started vaping, and then you went in and you ordered it off the menu, click, click, click off the menu. And they said, "Oh, we're really sorry, it's going to take more than 10 minutes." They were like, "Oh, right, oh, fair enough." I'll tell you what, it came. And they put the chips in a little basket, like one of those baskets that you have in a chip fryer. They put the chips in them. And this one of the nicest burger I've ever had. I think you can stay on. Over 105 gram. Yeah, that big taste is nice. What was that chicken one? Crispy chicken thing. That was bloody lovely. Osiris was the Egyptian god of vaping, but nobody knows that. I've never tried that delicious stuff, to be honest. Might have to get some of Vape games. Use the discount code. Chicken Legend, that was nice, yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, they do stop them, don't they? I had the the double XL burger 3 years ago at Burger King. 4 in it. And extras on touchscreen, put an extra 4 in it. To be honest, out of the two of them, I've always said I prefer Burger King. There's a big thing about the McRib, isn't there? I don't think we really get it much in the UK, but in the US, they said now it's gone really mushy. It's not very good at all. But I do remember trying a McRib once, and I did think it was really nice. I'm into that type of thing. Yeah, the Whopper from Burger King, lovely. I like dippy things, when you get that, them cheesy garlic bites are lovely with a tomato sauce dip. I tried a McChicken the other week. It gave me raging indigestion. I don't know what was going on with that. It wasn't particularly warm either, though, but I probably ate it too quick. Whoever buys a fillet of fish nowadays, they're surprised that it's not been taken off the menu or the salads. Like who goes to Mackey's for a salad? Yeah, well, they brought them in, didn't they? Because at one bit, I don't know how many years ago it was, but McDonald's had a pretty shitty. Hello, Tim. How you doing? Nice to see you. McDonald's had it in the UK had a pretty shitty sort of. I don't know what the name is, but the food it was like carpet burger and stuff like that, and then all of a sudden they decided to try and launch it, so they redid all the restaurants and put comfy seating in, and then got these posh people to go in there and advertise it. Yeah, there you go, 16. So that's 12. What, 8 years ago, Billy Lee? 8 years ago, something like that. Can you say Thomas fucking Shelby? I'm not from Birmingham. And what you call him, what plays Thomas Shelby is Irish. Thomas, my name's Thomas fucking Shelby. 21 years ago, bloody hell. Yeah, I've seen it, Gareth. I watched it. I thought it was brilliant. All the same to us Americans. Yeah, they're about 60 miles away from where we are. I'm in Lincolnshire. I've got a mixture of accents because mum and dad are Yorkshire and I'm technically born here. Whereabouts are you then, Tim? Roughly what area? Obviously, don't give us your address. Why does it sound like? Oh, Thomas fucking Shelby. Yeah. Uh, Killian Murphy plays Tommy Shelby. And the first film we ever saw of him, he played a transvestite or a transsexual, to be honest. I think that's what it was. He was absolutely brilliant at that role. He moulded into that role, and he was menacing the way he spoke. He was absolutely what a cracking actor he is. Right, but I want more whiskey, and I'm going to bugger off to bed. Oof! Did you hear that, Shrek? Billy Connolly. He's a brilliant singer, Billy Connolly. I got one of his when you used to get him on albums rather before they did CDs and bloody tapes and stuff like that. And it was one of his shows, and he used to sing throughout his shows. He was brilliant. The Great Escape. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's on about it. Yeah, yeah. He's around there all the time. He gets there every day now. That's a bargain. I like Sam. Nice guy. As you'll notice, I get on with everybody because that's what I do. I like to get on with people. I like people. I'm interested in people, talking to people from all walks of life, no matter what you do for a living. Obviously, so I've got my son's an addict, and so you never hear me be disrespectful to people who are addicts. You never hear me be disrespectful to people who are down on the luck, on drugs, and because we're all, it's life, isn't it? You've got to just let people get on with their lives. I mean, it's easy to call somebody that's got an addiction, but if you actually were to speak to that person before it got hold of them and said to them, "This is what it's going to do to you," they'd have carried on doing it because they're addicts. I drive bigger taxis than you do, mate. Yeah. The thing is, you can only stop when they tell you. Picks a young girl up tonight. We get to where she's going. She says, "I'm just waiting for my mate to." It was £6, lads. I'm just waiting for my mate to transfer this money. So we sat there for 5 minutes. I said, "Tell you what, doctor, what?" She said, "What?" I said, "Forget about the bloody money." I thought, "I can't stand here and sit here any longer." I lost out on £3. Oh, you stop where you want, yeah. But you set off when you want. Get out of my way, son. Yeah, it is, yeah. Yeah, it can, yeah. Yeah, you see people that their lives have been ruined. So my son and my daughter were brought up in the same house. She went on to get a degree. He went on to ruin his mental health by addiction. And they were brought up in the same house. Neither of them were abused, neither of them, anything. And she just took life and grabbed hold of it and went on and did it. And he just did. Last run stand clear, I'm off. Tog, how you doing? I think there's a Zoom room just empty. What I'm doing, I'm using only 20 hours up in one go. So we're staying on for 20 hours. We're going to call it a charity stream. We're saving up to get some Prosecco for Connor. It seems weird with this because this is a MacBook Air. It's got no fan on it. So you keep waiting for the fan to kick in and it never kicks in. Yeah. Get out of my way. So let's have another banner. I'm starting to get a bit warmed up with this whiskey now, so we'll have another banner. What shall we have? I can't spell Prosecco, so I'm not putting that. Create a banner. Oh no, let's go back on the other one. There we go. Let's give Graham a bit of a boost. Missing about at 4 a.m. Fucking hell, it is 4 a.m. I know. I really need to go to bed. I've got to be up for 12. Vaping lives matter. I'm sort of, I wouldn't say I'm at the other end of it now, but I actually I mean, vaping has become my smoking. I've got no interest in smoking again. Genuinely haven't. I just don't think of anything about it. But the last thing I'd want to give up, and to be honest, the last thing I'd want to give up is my 12 milligram freebase, because that's the one that does it for me. It does it for me day in, day out. Oh, you've not been in any after parties? I didn't get any either because I was busy as well. Make sure you like and subscribe anyway. Can't miss the Sunday roast. We had one the other day, we were umming and ahhing. I was going to take my wife out for a meal on Wednesday because she was off work. I said, oh, let's go for this, let's go for that. And in the end, she said, I've got some veg that I bought for Christmas and it's going to go to waste. I said, well, I'll go get a piece of meat from the shop then. I came back with a piece of beef. And it was, I think it was silverside. And do you know what? She cooked the most amazing meal. It was absolutely bloody gorgeous. Are you clear now of all your ailments then, Shrek? Honestly, the one. Oh, let's highlight it. Let's highlight it because I can. The wrong one. I haven't been busy with then. The only ones I've ever tried. It's whatever cheapest. Always. I'm not very good at this. Nevins can't say it because he drinks pink gin, the big fairy. Yeah, it was. It was gorgeous. Oh, cold. Well, it's probably, to be honest, it's probably the end of the COVID. Anyway, the thing is, COVID. You're not supposed to talk about COVID on YouTube. COVID. There'll be a big thing at the bottom. But COVID is a respiratory style illness, like similar to what symptoms you got to the flu. I mean, when I got it in 2021, when I got it in about July, and it absolutely wrecked me, to be honest. Bust the balls. Hee hee ha ha. Nice to see you. Not met you before, but nice to see you. Yeah, when I got it in 2021, it absolutely wrecked me. And for a month after, my muscles and my fingers were agony. Hee hee ha ha. Have you not one of them trolls? Anyway, I suppose I'd better go, really, because otherwise it'll be bloody. The postman will be here. The milkman will have turned up or something. It's been really nice to have a chat to you, to be honest, for an hour and 20 minutes when I only set up doing. Oh, yeah, that stomach bug. There's a lot of people had that. A lot of yocking going on, weren't they? My daughter's got young kids, so they get everything that's going past. Awful. I'm quite lucky. I've got the constitution of an ox. It's very, very rare I'm ever sick. It's a long, long time since I've ever been sick through booze either. Now you've got me interested. I'm going to stay a bit on it. But I tend to get the sort of bronchial type things, the nose, the headaches, and I've had like a real bad headache for nearly 3 or 4 days now, and I think it's only like a sinus thing. I've got young brothers, they bring everything. Well, yeah, you will do. If you're like my daughter, she's got babies, and second to youngest one's 3, so she's at nursery. She just brings everything in. Yeah, it does. I tell you what, that COVID is shit. People that haven't had it and go on about stuff. I get all the vaccines. Nice to see you, Mike. Anyway, so I'm going to give it another few minutes now. I've got another thought, something to talk about. But it's absolutely floored me. You know, and when you hear people go, no, it's not real, it's not real. My friend had it and it only lasted 2 days. Well, I had it and it lasted 6 weeks and I felt bloody awful. Absolutely awful. And so I get the flu jab and everything now. And to be honest, it's been a real big thing for me. Yeah, school is the worst. Yeah, especially nursery, because obviously they're not really that bothered about washing their hands because they're only 3. She does marvelous. She does absolutely marvelous. It's amazing. We didn't obviously. I've got 2 grandkids. One's 17, one's 14, and then we had 2 more. Um, and we were never planning on having any more grandkids, but my daughter decided to. So she had one, and she's like a bloody, it's like a breath of fresh air. But because she's got older siblings, she's so. I mean, everybody says it about the grandkids. She's so forward. She's so forward. You can have a conversation with her. She's 3 years old, and she's only just 3, and you can just have a conversation with her. I don't know what we're going to do with the younger one because she's like 6 months old now. Soon disappeared. That did. She was born when I was in Prague in August, so she's 5 months old, isn't she? Right. No, I have everyone. It was a bit different this time though because they've always sent for me to go. So they sent for me this time, and I went. What you come for? So I've come for the jab. Oh, you're not 60. I said, yeah, right, fine. Yeah, but on Monday night. Yeah. I said, well, all right, I'll pay for it then. She said, well, what do you want it for? I said, well, he was a he actually. He said, what do you want it for? He said, have you got any illnesses? I said, well, I've got fatty liver disease. Oh no, that's no good. He's going all through this shit. That. I said, look, mate. I said, my daughter's stage 4 cancer. He said, right, have it straight away. I said, well, I'll pay for it. He said, no, you've not got to. Have it straight away. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 17. Yeah, my oldest is 17. She's amazing as well. She's so bloody switched on. I mean, all this she's going through, and she just went and passed a driving test in about 3 or 4 months ago. And she come to pick me up on Christmas Day, and you could tell she was really nervous because Grandad was getting it. And she said, Grandad, I don't know what to do when you're in it. I says, well, I'm not driving it. I says, just ignore me and get on with it. I said, I'm not going to tell you how to drive because I'm not driving. She knows she's pretty brilliant. You just think, Christ. I remember she was 4 days old the first time I met her. I picked her up in my hands. And she fitted because I've got massive shovelly hands, and she's just like fitted there, and I'm like, Christ, I don't know what to do with. And my daughter says, "Don't worry, Dad, you'll not break her." And now she's bloody 17. It's amazing. And they're so switched on. They know what they're doing. Hello, Fletch. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Thank you very much. That's really sweet of you. Thank you very much. Sorry if I go on about it, but obviously it's something in my mind on a regular basis. You lot, it's been amazing, to be really honest. It's been a massive thing for me. The backup I've had from my friends in the vaping community have been amazing. That's it. She's on the England hockey team. I remember you saying, yeah. It makes you proud of them, doesn't it? It makes you so proud of them what they achieved. They're so bloody switched on. You wonder how they do it. You think, Christ, you're only little. How do you know how to do that? But they're just so switched on. My granddaughter's got her Fiat 500. So she comes to pick me up. She says, you've got to get in the back, Grandad. I says, I don't think I'm going to make it. Anyway, they let me sit in the front. And off we went. She's lovely. She's a brilliant driver. So proud of her. I mean, I've got one grandson. He's 14 too. He's a bit technical. I love him dearly. He's my only grandson. It's odd times, I feel like giving him a tap, but it's just a bloke thing, isn't it? Anyway, I suppose I better let you lot get to bed. This was just a quick test to see if it works, and it obviously does. It works perfectly well. Remember that vaping contains nicotine, and nicotine is an addictive substance. And but so does cigarettes and patches and most other things to do with smoking cessation. And this is probably the most successful one you'll find. I can't even talk properly now. Thank you very much for popping in. If you could give us a thumbs up to help us up the amazing analytics of YouTube and get really, really famous like Shrek, it would be a big bonus. So I'm not sure what you do now, but I think I'm just going to press end stream. So right, we'll catch you Monday night for the proper show. Not the proper show, but the show, and we'll have a chat to you then. Catch you all soon, everyone. Bye bye. That was smooth, wasn't it?